Welcome to another edition of Spooky Reviews from Spooky Ventures. My name is Gary Hill, and I'm both your reviewer and host. This is our 179th episode, and this time around, I'm looking at a DVD release of a movie called Bloody Mary. Well, let's talk a little bit about that title first. There are a number of movies out there by that title, and while that's the title on the cover of this DVD, it isn't actually the title of the movie from what I can tell. This movie was actually released as The Curse of Bloody Mary, but the original title was Summoning Bloody Mary. Now, this film is definitely an indie movie. I've talked about the charms of indie horror before, and I agree with it completely, and it applies here. Now, while we're not talking about Oscar-worthy performances, all the actors put in solid, if not spectacular work. The audio is at times a little lacking. Given the British accents, that was a bit of an issue for me because I missed some of the dialogue because I just couldn't understand it. There's also an issue with pacing. The movie is pretty slow at times. But those are basically all the negatives I found with the film. Now, I do want to talk a little bit about the legend of Bloody Mary. I actually wrote an article in Spooky State Line 2 about Bloody Mary. From the research I was able to do, the original Bloody Mary, Mary Worth, who is mentioned in this movie, actually lived in Whitewater, Wisconsin, which is not far from where I live. From what I can tell, that's where the legend originated. I mention this because in this movie, they moved that site across the pond to England. Honestly, I don't believe in the legend, so I don't have a problem with that change. I just had a sense of attachment to this movie because I did that research a few years ago, and I just thought it was sort of noteworthy to mention in this review. There are some interesting characters in this film. One of them is Francine, played by Chrissy Wuna. She runs a wellness center where a group of friends are meeting up for a retreat. Francine has secrets and mixed motives. The character has quite a few layers to it, and Wuna does a great job of playing the role. In fact, she was the actor that really stole the show for me. I think she kind of is the star of it, as far as I'm concerned anyway. Two of the friends have been drawn to the retreat as a ruse to get them together. They had been best friends in the past, but then one of them betrayed the other, and their friendship has never recovered. Of course, they all find themselves drawn into the legendary Bloody Mary curse. I will say that I found the characterization of Bloody Mary worked really well. She was suitably creepy. She also provided us with some good kills. Overall, I enjoyed this one. It definitely lagged a little, and I wish I could have made out all the dialogue, but it really had its charms. Now, it's a good thing that the main film works, because the disc doesn't really include any bonus features, just a trailer for the movie. Spooky Ventures is the home for spooky content and spooky merchandise on the web. Check it out today at spookyventures.com. And remember, always keep it spooky.